pay attention, it will benefit you. When I come to you, I come with wisdom, okay? Make no be like say I don't know what I talk. There's this real estate company I used to work with, back then. No names, okay? I was in the media, section of the real estate company, but I was also with the executive. I was, shuttling between the media and the executive, the executive department. So once in a while, they follow them. Not even once in a while, they follow them, back to back. They go, they enter field, they go poach for properties. You get. So then my own responsibility is to, my own assignment responsibility is to, to manage the media space. You understand? I do the sponsored ads, the sales and the telesales, marketing, everything that has to do with online. There was this platform NPC, and I don't forget the other one named NPC and Property Pro. I think you post your properties there for potential customers to Then when they come, I know they manage the sales funnel, you understand? So that that one, somebody else, they manage the sales funnel. So, but what I do, when they, because not even my number they themselves, so there's no way I can manage the sales funnel. So you could put the contact of the executive marketer there. So whenever they call somebody else but now we go upload the property, and we go put the description and all that. You understand? So, but that's not what I don't want to bore you with a lot of. But what I'm saying is, I was managing the media, so I'm like doing advert for them. You understand? Not just advert though, not just doing sales, not just doing sponsored ad, all those kind of things. No. Me, I do videos, I do content. You understand? When you see me dey inside, I go dey talk. You understand? I go script them, I go voice them. I was basically doing adverts, content advert for them. But I was still under my basic salary. My basic salary was 50k. You get me? And if you check, this is something I've been doing for months, back to back. They do it for months with all the query ready for now come, with all the, you understand? I was still doing my job diligently, to the best of my capacity, to the best of my ability, Then an eye opener. One fateful day, they were going to open another big investment, still in properties. You understand? They want to make an awareness of that investment. And I was busy doing my own video, doing the documentation and all that. And they called one particular artist, an actor, no names, because if I call the name now, I'm going to use one or two take link with himself. So they called this actor, and this actor came as an ambassador for this property. They paid this actor nothing less than, if they give this actor 10 million, it's too small. It was, this actor, now I tell you, the money they give him past 10 million. So what is that meant to do? When they give 10 million, what are you supposed to do? Because you get the numbers now, because you get a huge fan base, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to talk about this property. You're supposed to post this thing on your this thing back to back, like for as long as If not, that money is supposed to be like for one whole year. You're supposed to talk about these people for a whole year. That's what it meant. You understand? But if you go this guy page, this guy don't talk about this property for more than, I think, about 3 posts. And talk about this property, and he made away with more than 10 million naira. Then me now we can't kill ourselves on this company. Every month you'll give me 50k. If only for one of the reasons when they make quit my job. Because I don't go work for any, not just them, I don't go work for anybody again. You understand? I decided to work for myself. You understand? And since then, I haven't regretted it. I don't regret that. Wallah, regret fire. I don't regret that. So, what am I trying to tell you? I'm not telling you to quit your job. You understand? I'm not telling you to quit your job, but learn how to maximize your potential or make the most of it. You understand? If you know say where you did, and you should have a very good cause of why you're doing what you're doing. You understand? If you have a family to no go begin to quit your job or no go think you make sure assess the whole situation very well. If you feel okay that you need to do whatever you need to do, go ahead and do it. But why am I telling you this? If what you are doing you feel say at the heart of your heart, in the way you supposed to, that you can do more, that it takes, because at the end of the day, you know, it's made me realize, say I'm not supposed to be there, because the only difference was that I was reporting to somebody, but I was still doing everything like it was mine. So now just to switch position, you understand? But if you switch position, I'll be lazy. If I begin answer boss, I'm going to be lazy, but I am working like a boss. I was working like a boss, but I wasn't the boss. You understand? So the only difference we see, if I begin to answer the name, that's the if I begin to answer the name officially, I go lazy. I'm not going to do the work executively. You understand? So if you do one for as long as, but if you don't know when to stop. So don't be afraid. Never be afraid to, you know, to switch and draw the line. If you know say yes, you have what it takes. It will take time more, but you will achieve. 2 seconds alone.
If you like, don't share the video.